Hi, welcome back again. So in this one, as you can see already, we're going to do upcoming events from May 25th to June 3rd. So the first one is Tron will be launched. And so what this is Ethereum dApps will move to the Tron platform. And Tron's actually going to reward Ethereum developers who migrate. Just trying to get more dApps on their platform. The very important one is last trade for the Bitcoin future contract for May. As you can see, we've been in a little dip here lately, and I'm going to go into a video later because I did a little more research on this, the Bitcoin futures, and how it affects the market, and how every time this comes up it dips quite a bit, and how much money they actually can make from it. So this is the futures calendar. We're down here in the May. So as you can see, this one started February 26th and ends May 25th. But it does not have to be settled till May 1st. It comes in a little effect a little later. And then next video that I talk about the Bitcoin futures, I would do that. Okay, on May 26th, we got micro Bitcoin hard fork with Bitcoin. And so that will make Bitcoin a lot more usable on the micro Bitcoin. On May 27th, the main thing is the Times New Bank. They're releasing their Testnets released. So it's always good when you get Testnets and Mainnets released. May 28th, Cardano finally gets a testnet released. The KEV. It's a stack-based machine which uses KNK framework, released on a testnet. Their KNK framework is very important to where they're going. Also, the Key testnet is launching also on May 28th. And for this one, it's ahead of schedule. So the Key's doing quite a few things, and usually it's ahead of schedule. It's kind of impressive. On May 29th, Oyster's mainnet released, and it's delayed. They're behind. That thing was already supposed to be out. And then also on May 29th, Electroneum forks to ETNX. And the main part about what this is doing, it's going to be followed by a public release of a wallet, a mining pool, and exchange listings to provide an easy-to-use integration. So it's supposed to make Electroneum a lot easier to use, with some mining pools that I'd like to look into a little more here too. And yeah. On May 30th, Zlancer will hard fork to Sophis at a ratio of 1:6, and you gotta move all your Zlancers into a coin exchange before the 29th. Yeah. On May 31st, as we get towards the end of every month, gets to be quite a bit of stuff going on, because they don't have hard deadlines of when they have to reach them. They just usually say by end of May or mid-May or whatever. Tron's mainnet launches. Their mainnet launches date, though it's ahead of schedule, and it moved from July 1st to May 31st. And their testnet launched, as you've seen before. Capless NEM version 2.0 will come sometime in May. So see, this is one of them where sometime in May. Well, this is the last day in May, so it should be here. If not, they'll be a little behind schedule. Radix will be the first decentralized exchange to be launched on Ethereum Classic blockchain. So Icon just had their first ICO launched on there. The first ICO on Stratus platform is Gluon, and that's also May 31st. May 31st, Wandin X is Neo Platform Testnet. I didn't even know what WANX was. WANX or WAND. But it was a very interesting thing. I think I need to do a lot more research on it. Because what it kind of hedges your bets. And so it basically, if a new project comes out, instead of going all in on this new project, what they do is you can kind of put basically like 40% in Ethereum, say 60% in Bitcoin, and 10% in this new project, and it all goes into one little thing. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. That's something I'm definitely gonna look into now. Neo platform's gonna get their testnet on there, and so they can start hedging Neo with some new stuff. Walton Chain, mobile wallet supposed to be released. Nuls also has a mobile and PC wallet release, and they also have their mainnet released. WePower is connection to energy. Connection to energy infrastructure. So they're actually moving ahead on getting their stuff done. The BNB Banyan Network is the first open source project. The DVN is their first open source project on the Banyan Network. And then also May 31st, Internet Node Token has their public mainnet launched. THEKEY, at THEKEY.net, users will be able to buy their subscriptions with PlayKey. PlayKey is a big gaming platform. That's pretty sweet too. They've been working on that thing for quite a while. Devia mainnet released to the public, and Fusion is releasing their testnet on May 31st. June 1st, EOS, their ERC20 tokens converted into real EOS tokens on the EOS blockchain. Binance and Bitfinex will support it. You won't even probably know what's really happening. PundiX, you get a 7.316% unlock for all token holders. So what PundiX did was, when you came out, if you held tokens, on the first of every month they release, for the first year it's 7.316, and it goes down. The second year it was like 3 point something, and it goes down for the first 3 years. And on the first of every month you'll actually unlock free tokens to their holders. Coin, CPS coin is on their airdrop. Bitcoin starts onboarding the first US based users. That's basically, Bitcoin is like a Bitcoin Litecoin, and they're looking to move over to the US. I think they were doing something with a bank first, or they were looking into a bank first. That's how they're supposed to go around their US customers. It's supposed to be able to use it kind of like Bitcoin. EOS, the EOSI 1.0 was released for, the target was for June, and so that's why we came up with the second. Nexo team will announce dividends info within the next week. So again, it's something where you would get a dividends at the beginning of each month, and their announcement was supposed to come within the week. And then on June 3rd, there was nothing too exciting. And my final thoughts was that Cardano, THEKEY, Fusion, and Time New Bank have their testnets coming out. Tron, Oyster, Nuls, Divvy, INT released their mainnet, the first ICO on Stratus platform, and the Bitcoin future ends for May. Ends on the 25th, and I got a video coming up about that, and what the more about basically the futures, what happened to the market around the future dates, beginning, start, and what I would expect just by looking at the numbers, the market to do. And then when you can also see the drop back and kind of more what futures are, and yeah, that was it. So thank you. Hopefully you watch the Bitcoin's future video coming up. This was very interesting. It was a very fun video to do. I learned a lot. It took a while because I went and clicked on a lot of stuff. Like, just find out about one thing. Just like THEKEY and how they're starting to allow their tokens to be used for their subscription. I'm like, okay, what's THEKEY? Let's go learn about them. And well, you can just get lost for hours doing this stuff. It's fun and it's entertaining. Thank you. Oh, wait, shut this straw.